Look at a map of the ocean. It looks open. Endless blue in every direction. Room for a ship to go anywhere it wants. That's the illusion because almost everything you own passed through one of just 4 narrow gaps in that blue. 4 places, that's it. Pinch any one of them shut, and shelves go empty, factories go dark, and prices move on the other side of the world within days. This is the map almost nobody draws. Start with the word. A choke point is exactly what it sounds like. A place where a huge flow is forced through a tiny opening. Ships carry the overwhelming majority of world trade, around 80% of it by volume, and a ship is slow and heavy and cannot take shortcuts. It follows the shape of the coastline and the few places where 2 seas nearly touch. Those near touches are the choke points. Some were carved by nature, some we cut ourselves, blasting a canal through solid ground. Either way, the rule is the same. There is no wide-open alternative next door. A road can reroute. The sea cannot. Start with the one you already know. The Suez Canal, a 190-kilometer shortcut through the Egyptian desert, no locks, connecting the Mediterranean to the Red Sea. Before 2024, about 12% of all global trade threaded this single ditch. 6 billion of goods every single day, and the only way around? Sail the entire length of Africa, 3,000 extra miles, 10 extra days. On the far side of the world sits the Panama Canal, the gate between the Atlantic and the Pacific. It carries about 5% of world trade and saves ships 8,000 miles around South America. But Panama has a weakness the others don't. It doesn't run on seawater. It runs on rain. Every crossing drains 50 million gallons of fresh water from a single lake. So when drought struck in 2023, the canal choked, cutting daily crossings from 36 down to 24. Some ships paid $4 million just to skip the line. A choke point closed not by war, but by the weather. Now the busiest one, the one most people have never heard of, the Strait of Malacca, between Malaysia and Sumatra. Roughly a quarter of everything the world ships by sea passes through here, and about a third of its crude oil, over 90,000 ships a year. And at its tightest, this superhighway of global trade narrows to less than 2 miles wide, a gap you could nearly see across. And there is no real way around. And then there's the one that isn't about your packages, it's about whether the lights stay on. The Strait of Hormuz at the mouth of the Persian Gulf, about a fifth of the world's oil, 20 million barrels a day, threads shipping lanes just 2 miles wide. There is no alternative route for most of it, which is why Hormuz is different. The price of oil doesn't wait for it to actually close. It reacts to the mere threat. Even a rumor here moves the cost of energy for everyone. 4 narrow gaps, 4 different ways to fail. And here's the part that should stay with you. They are not getting safer. Trade keeps growing, so more cargo pours through the same fixed gaps every year. The gates don't get wider, the pressure just goes up. We built a global economy that quietly bets all 4 stay open, all the time, forever. Most days they do, and you never think about it. Now you will. If you want to keep seeing the hidden machinery that runs your world, subscribe.